Hi, I'm going to be speaking about red and blue soil, reflecting on the American identity and its unjustified dream. Throughout history, the American dream was thought to be a push for success in America so that individuals can strive and live up to their own expectations. While it may be true, I never thought about two things regarding the depiction of America. In addition, being knowledgeable can ultimately influence how people see themselves as an American and become subjugated to harsh treatment in the country, which consequently manipulates the definition of what it truly means to be an American. My thinking has only evolved a little, sharing the same meaning with additional context to the point I'm trying to make clear, and providing what is most significant to the topic. Americans have an identity that is essentially questioned upon for what is considered true. To what I used to believe, I thought it meant being a notable patriot representing the country and demonstrating their patriotism, no matter how it is expressed. As of now, my thinking has evolved, and I believe that to truly be American, you need to be financially stable, contributing patriot of the United States, and constantly be seeking success to grow in the country. Additionally, wealth and the search for success are what make up the American dream, and Fitzgerald defines that thirst through his novel, The Great Gatsby, in which people smashed up things and then retreated back into their money and vast carelessness. In summary, the rich will always discriminate against others, seemingly lower than them. Then whenever trouble comes their way, they hide in their own wealth. Furthermore, the novel concludes with the statement that we beat on with boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. Additionally, the boats would be us and our drive to work, while the current is the reality we are constantly fighting against. To summarize, Americans must be financially stable, searching for success to grow in the country, and Fitzgerald expresses that by stating how the rich will always treat the poor as lesser and that most Americans will continue working to achieve their dreams. On the other hand, Americans can also be a contributing factor to the country through their patriotism as citizens of America. Through the Declaration of Independence, it is the Americans' right that when a long train of abuses and usurpations evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government. In order to declare independence, the right to overthrow poorly structured government was made, allowing citizens to express their public opinion on the government and infrastructure of the nation itself. Other than being financially responsible, contributing through spreading patriotism with their God-given rights and freedoms defines the act of being an American. Oppression and inspiration comes in different forms when defining someone as an American, but when the American dream is suggested, oppression is seemingly inevitable. Before the semester, I believed that the American dream oppresses individuals based on their social status. After this module, I evolved my thinking and realized that depending on their socioeconomic status and ancestral heritage, they oppress individuals by treating them as inferior to the average American citizen. A perfect example of this is revealed in Daniel Anker and Barack Goodman's documentary, Scottsboro, An American Tragedy, which presents the statistics regarding the 5,000 people who were lynched from 1880 to 1940, and most of these were cases of black men accused of raping or sexually assaulting a white woman. In addition, most people accuse black men of sexual-related crimes against white women because of the white populist fear in which African Americans were gluttonous for white women. In turn, it would not happen to a white man in the same event. Unfortunately, this oppression would extend to the Harlem Renaissance until a writer named Abel Meeropol would write a poem called Strange Fruit, which indirectly protests southern trees bearing a strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the root, black bodies swinging in the southern breeze, strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. The poem spoke about the active chaos that lynching brought to African American communities in the South, resultingly criticizing white individuals and their acts of lynching and discrimination in the nation. The nefarious events of racial prejudice against African Americans prove that the American dream oppresses individuals identifying themselves as an American and suppresses their ability to live fairly with the rest of society. Throughout the semester, my thoughts have truly evolved from what I initially thought before I came across them, but I do not think it will impact me as much next semester, though it will definitely change the way I perceive and argue on topics. On another thought, this will prove beneficial when I am a voter because it will support me with deciding factors in the benefit for the American identity and how it will oppress or inspire Americans in the country. In conclusion, my thinking has benefited me greatly compared to before and will reinforce my judgment on laws and societal changes as I grow older into the future. Thank you for listening.